for energy. And also for commercial projects, especially commercial projects at the EU, European Union, there is lots of projects. Actually, they stress the photovoltaic, the sun energy. This is the key renewable energy that the EU supports at the moment. And there is especially support for the big commercial projects, so especially solar farms, and the project like you see here. This is the Czech Republic, and this is taken in Germany. This is on the warehouses. Another thing that you can do, another solution to go green is to install the heat pumps. Does anybody know what the heat pumps are? So there are 3 different types. Actually, there are 4 different types of heat pumps. Some of them you have to drill on your garden. Sometimes you need a big garden to install the heat pumps. But what gives you the heat pumps, where in total investment costs you between 15 and 20,000 euro per home of 120 or to 200 square meters, and you are 100% independent. There is no other energy resources that you may use, so you don't use gas, you don't use coal, nothing. And requirement is only the grid connection to run the pump, so no chimney, no emission. This is the way you may be green from tomorrow. These are the solutions which are available at the moment. So my question is, are you familiar with all these things, and are you all aware about these prices and whether you are using it at the moment? I would like you to raise your hands for the people that made its first steps into the solar energy, renewable solar energy, and invest in this kind of investment, invest in this kind of resources.
You did it. No, just a second. We have
so
to
we've
hear
got.
It. Okay, one. Maybe we can make applause. You know, no, at least
yet. No, don't.
Yet.
We've
not
got a
yet.
room full of people.
No, because I have bought a manual how to build your solar panel by itself, and actually it's quite cheap. Actually, it comes from America, and so they say that it is possible to make your own solar panel just with $100. You just need to buy these cells and to make it by yourself. That's all. But I know that it is not efficient solar panels, flat panels. It's vacuum. It's efficient in our climate zone, but not the flat ones.
Yeah, that's right.
And what about the heat pumps? It's not very efficient as well, because if you need to connect to the grid, electricity grid, and so you are not independent, because you need to buy electricity. So it means you need to install your own solar panel or wind energy and so on and so on. Then you will be independent. But now you are not independent. And heat pumps, it's quite expensive to run all the time.
Or you mean to install?
No, to run and install as well. Okay. Yeah, if you install, it's 50 to 20,000 euros. Yeah, and so every day you need to run this system. So to be heated, all the system, or opposite to cooling the house and so on.
You're right, but I will explain about the heat pumps. So good installation on the heat pumps should give you the 1 to 4, so 25% of the energy that you use from the grid, and gives you back 4 times more, like you spend 1 kilowatt and you get back 4 kilowatt of the energy back from the heat pump. This is where the system is well designed.
Yes, but would you say that the real economy comes only if you make this solar panel to get your own electricity on the top of the roof, and then on the basis of that energy you run your, how you call it, earth pump, no, heat pump.
Heat pump.
And then you are really independent, because without a combination of those two, you are still depending from local energy company.
Saying 100% independency about heat pumps, I didn't mean that you don't need any other resources, energy resources. I said that you don't need the heat pump, because some people think that of course you've got a heat pump ups when it's very cold. You need another boiler or coal burner. No, heat pumps, the systems that are already now installed, the technology is so far that it's 100% over all the year you've got the heat in your home.
Even in minus 35. We are promised to have a 35 next winter. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not kind of
minus
spreading
25,
some
I know in
rumors,
Poland, but 35 should have been. I should check it.
Okay, we better still keep a chimney as well, maybe not running, but still having. Any more questions? Any more doubts about the new solar and heat pump future for Latvia?
So as you see, there's only one person who use any kind of renewable energy sources. And we are of those people who are aware, and we are of those people who are persevere intellectual, right?
Okay, yes, but one thing I'm not very sure about this is, if we see such a, let's call it skepticism in the whole and in society in general, and then there is a European money as a subsidy system comes in, and I, as a, well, just a taxpayer, have to really pay for those people like you, people who choose renewable energies. You know, in Germany, many people are doing bloody business, you know. There is an old warehouse or something. They put those solar panels you demonstrated to us. Actually, you have to remove the whole house because it's so old. But they use it just to install those solar panels in order to get the subsidized money back from the government, because it's overpaid 4 times from this year, and then there will be a decrease, of course. But anyway, so sometimes the part of society probably feels hostile to those people who wants to run or to start this renewable thinking. Is it really necessary, this subsidization system?
At the moment, it is necessary to move people, because you cannot rely only on the people who has the idealistic drives to buy these solar systems. Actually, these factories which manufacture the system are usually the lines. And to make this system cheaper and to make the cost of the installation lower and lower, it must be the mass scale. That's why they are subsidized. And the time will come, they won't be subsidized. But look at that, the coal mine. Who count the cost of our families, of our grandpas, who were working hard to make them possible, to make the railways, to get this coal here? Nobody count this money. And now we have to cover this cost of launching this for the mass scale.
Yeah, but on the other hand, if the economical will could be there, if you see really the point to switch, then even without subsidies, people would run for this proposal you are proposing us. And they are not running. And even with this subsidy, they are not running.
They are running.
Do they?
They do.
In whole Poland, they are just running to your direction.
With the subsidies, believe me, they are running. This market is developing very quick.
Okay, let's check Latvian system.
Let's say for
if Latvians
year,
want, just we'll see if Latvians agree that the national government should subsidize people who would go for those pumps and heating solar systems and all the new renewable energy sources. If Latvian government would pay half of my problem and I pay my half, would that be solution? Would you agree that the national government has to subsidize it? You think yes, maybe? Huh? I would say minority agrees. Yeah, Latvians would like everything for free, absolutely. Yeah, right, yes.
I think the point is, though, that when we've looked at this in a number of the presentations, that we do need subsidies to move things on, and there is a role for government. I mean, we talked about taxes on air travel, or taxes on gasoline, or taxes on any other kind of non-green behaviour.